Hey everyone, welcome back. And in this lesson, we are going to talk about the Terraform resource. So, what is a Terraform resource? Terraform resource is nothing but whatever you want to create in your cloud infrastructure. It could be an EC2 instances, it could be a databases, it could be a bucket, or it could be any like VPC. So, any resource which you wanted to create in AWS or any cloud environment with the help of the Terraform, it will act as a resource for the Terraform. So how we do it? So every cloud resource or anything if you want to create, we write in a resource block. Okay. So there is a syntax of resource block. So we write like resource, then we'll providing the name like what we want to create. So it could be like S3 bucket or EC2, anything, whatever service we want to create, and then we give a local name here. Okay, so it will be a local name for the just Terraform for our reference, and then the curly braces. So in this way we create a resources. So now we will start by creating a new file in our project. Okay, so we'll create a file in my VS Code I have already opened. So in our last class we have already seen about this required providers and the provider block. Okay, I'm using the region AP South one, that is of Mumbai, I guess. Yeah, if you see here the region, it will be AP South one. Okay, and this is the S3 bucket page, and here you can see I have no buckets for now. So what I'll be doing, I will just open up here in my VS Code. I will create a new file with the name main.tf. Okay, cool. So now in this we will write a block, okay, with the resource, and also in VS Code you can install an extension of this HashiCorp of Terraform. If you search Terraform, it will come and you can install. So it will give you some suggestions. So I will just show you how it works. So if I write resource here, so you can see here it came. Now here I have to just simply provide the resource. So in this video I will be creating the AWS 3 bucket, and then here local name I can give anything S3, okay, or the same, that is also fine. Then here you have to just simply provide the bucket name. So the variable we have here is the bucket. Okay, bucket equal to, and here you can give any name. I will give Ayush, and 098, and the current time is like 0039, something like that. Okay, and then we give the like access control list equal to, we'll give private. Okay, so here you can see it is showing in the yellow color. There will be something, we'll see. Okay, if I hover on it, here you can see ACL is deprecated, reason it is not written. Okay, it's fine. Now we'll see what else we can do. So now what we can do, you have to just open up your terminal from here. If you go new terminal, you have to just click on the new terminal here. Okay, and now the very first command which what we had mentioned, or in our last classes what we learned. So the very first command here we have, that is terraform init. Okay, if you do terraform init, it will, what it will do, it will download the required providers. Okay, then we'll see terraform plan. Okay, so it will show us key what resources is going to be created. Okay, just like the preview, and then we'll simply apply. Terraform apply will create the resources, and at last we will write terraform destroy to delete the resources. Okay, so we have terraform destroy. So all these commands we are going to see in the action today. So let me just open up the terminal here, and let me just write the first command, that is terraform init, and it will, you can see, initializing the backend provider plugins. It will try to install this HashiCorp AWS provider. So I'll just wait for it, and then you can see like some hidden files. Okay, so here you can see like in the dot or something it will come. So we'll just wait for it until it downloads. It takes some 15 to 20 seconds of time, so we'll simply wait. Okay, so till then I will just simply tell you about this resource block. So this is the resource as previously I discussed. Okay, and this is the resource type. Okay, and then we have the local name, that is like terraform only. So in terraform only we have to provide this. Okay, now then bucket and the access control, and now we are done. It is downloaded. Then we have to do Terraform plan. Now this will show what are the resources going to be created. So we'll just wait and it will show us the your infrastructure matches the configuration. Terraform has configured your real infrastructure against your configuration for no differences, so no changes are needed. And no changes are needed. Okay, fine. Why no changes are needed? Okay, because we have not saved the main.tf. Now let's do. Okay, here you can see now. Here it is showing ACL deprecated. You use the AWS 3 bucket ACL. Okay, we'll just use it. We'll just copy it. And then here you can see the best part of this. Like it is going to Terraform use selected providers and all it is showing okay. And Terraform will perform the following action, and you can see the what action is going to perform. It is going to create the bucket. AWS 3 bucket will be created, and all the other information you can see like access control is private and all these things. Bucket name you can see here. Okay, so with PalPlan we saw the preview what is going to happen, and let me just update this thing. I'll just do Control Shift C and just paste it here. Okay, now it is showing in red. I don't know why. Unexpected attribute. Okay, use the AWS S3 ACL resource instead. Okay, it is going to use the resource directly. Okay, so no need. I will simply use this ACL for now. Okay, so now what we can do, I'll just clear the screen quickly and I will do Terraform apply. And now it will create a bucket that we can see, and here it is asking to whether you want to create and do yes. And here you can see apply complete resource one added. Okay, so let me just open up my bucket and reload it. And I'll simply go into the general purpose buckets here. And here you can see the bucket has been created. If I open up, so there is no files here, so simply I can upload and download any file which I want to do. Okay, so in this way you can create a resource. So this is a very basic tutorial for now. So now next we are going to just delete it. So what I will be doing, Terraform destroy. Okay, hit enter. Okay, now you have to do, there is no undo. Okay, we have to do yes. And what it will do, it will delete the resource. That also we can verify from here. If I go in general purpose bucket and if I try to refresh here, and then now you can see no bucket is there. Okay, so in this way we can use the Terraform. So let's quickly recap what we covered today. So we covered basically the resource block. Okay, so first was the resource block, how we can define the cloud infrastructure. Then we just created an S3 bucket with that, and you learn about this all our four commands which I told you, like init, plan, apply, destroy. So that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next class. So thank you so much for watching.